give you some feedback about the cost and the technique aspect. And so today we are going through each package. So I received some presentation, and if someone would like to send me by email your presentation of today, please send it now. So I will charge it on this laptop, upload it. And otherwise, I think, Margaret, we can start. Yeah. If you have, please, as we are going on streaming also today, when you would like to comment, feel free to use the microphone, because yesterday the person who were attending, they were like listening nothing.
So that was Stefano.
There were Stefano, also Elizabeth, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Also Ilaria, she was attending too.
Two of them. Okay, good morning, everybody. This is our last day. Normally on the last day, we wish that it is the first day because we are leaving each other. However, I'd like to thank again Alessandra for the wonderful 2 days that has been passed. So we will just proceed today, this morning, as soon as possible, so that hopefully we can finish earlier. And then we are free to do other things. So the first agenda is just progress report. The first one will be the WP2. So those of you who, if you do not have anything to present today, I think it's okay, because yesterday you have already more or less given the information what you need to complete your package. Because later on, as Lina, Ling Siu Eng and Ling Siu Ching, they will have something to share with you and also remind you of what is outstanding and what to expect ahead of us.
Okay.
So WP2 will be our beautiful lady next to me.
Yeah, but actually I cannot do this because it was Ilaria in charge of it. So I will send the presentation of this progress report when Ilaria is coming back to our office. So next Monday probably she's going to write some, she was preparing some presentation for this package, and she will send to all the partners on Basecamp.
Good. Then we will move on to WP3. We have actually discussed very much in depth yesterday. So it's about the training and so on. So I think we do not need to repeat this morning.
Just one thing. I was talking with, of course, our colleague about the traineeship, and next Monday or Tuesday we're going to, me and Ilaria, we're going to send to all the Asian partners an email regarding the traineeship you're usually organize. So how it's working usually in your university, in your country, if there is some legislation about it, and then we want to confront it with our European method. And I want to see with Ilaria if we can have, a universal, let's say, a common traineeship program for this master, or if we have to divide it for each university depending on your legislation. So this is the first step for the traineeship. This is one update for today.
But remember that it is only held in one place.
Okay.
One place. Every one of us will gather in Medan.
Okay.
So that we move on to WP4. Boon Lai, do you have anything else to add on from yesterday? So everybody understand what you need to do and submit to Boon Lai. Okay. Then we move on. WP5, we would, because Bill is in charge of WP5, there is not much that requires our contribution except that whenever he send a link to ask you for evaluation, please respond to it. Because this evaluation is on the quality for two purposes. One is the quality review of the document that we have developed or presented and our deliverable. So I will remind Bill on the evaluation on the sustainability plan that was uploaded by Solidar. And after that, after the comment, then you can confirm it and make it as a final deliverable. So we will move on to WP6. I think WP6, which is headed by UHST. You have to come down here and use the mic because those who are on link, they are not able to pick up.
Yes, I'll show you.
Good morning, Dr. Margaret, Alessandra, and Excellency, and all ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm from P4, P4, and responsible for work package 6, dissemination plan. Okay. I would like to inform the project progress on dissemination plan to all of you.
Yes, this is just one.
Can you move to
Yes.
next slide? Okay, so all these are the activity that UHST have complete. Yeah, the report of similar curriculum. Yeah, in Asia and input from Cambodia we have done, and we also have finished our dissemination plan and also upload into the Basecamp 3. Yeah, to receive the comment and feedback from all partners. Okay. The stakeholder analysis also finished and also uploaded to the Basecamp 3. Okay. And we have the website for the UHST in Industry 4.0. Yeah, we also have this one, and we post all activity in this one. As I mentioned yesterday, we have some problem with miscommunication about dissemination activity, okay, because we only post some activity on our website, but not with the EU. But now I have a clear point here, okay. And we also finished with the Industry 4.0 equipment unit. Okay, that is something that we have done. Can you have moved to? Okay, so let's move to next. These are the dissemination plan we have done so far. The dissemination plan here, we have the dissemination material. We have the we have to use the logo, then logo with the EU and Industry 4.0 in all material. Okay, and we have the poster. Yeah, we have the poster in the dissemination plan, leaflet and newsletter. But I have some problem with link. She want me to have the banner and poster flyer. And this one we are going to discuss and work out with our team to design and submit or upload to the Basecamp in order to get the feedback or comment from all project partner in order to use this one for disseminate all our activity or to promote for our master degree in Industry 4.0. Yeah. So after we have designed this one, we will post to the Basecamp 3 for comment and feedback. Yeah. And to disseminate all activity, we have the website, the project website, material, as you can see on the slide like this one, okay, the Facebook. Yeah. But this one I will ask Margaret for the advice for the Instagram because we don't have here. Okay. And our stakeholder for dissemination, we disseminate to the project consortium, the national level, EU and international level, and general public. Okay. For the reporting, I need to request all project partners to submit the report, all your activity to P4 UHST in order to do the report and post all your activity to the website. Okay, okay, this the thing that I have done so far, and then have received some activity from other partners. Okay. And we are going to follow up with the checklist for recording the partner hosts provide the activity or event. Okay. And we will post all this activity to the website. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Let's move to next. And here is the format. Yeah, the format of dissemination plan. Yeah, and we also upload to the Basecamp. You can use this format to write all the activity you have done and then send to P4. Okay. Okay, I have finished my presentation and I need some advice from all project partners. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. What needs to be done by each and every partner is that in WP6, actually there is a folder which was mentioned by Krista from Skybridge before, and I think now it is taken over by Ellie. I think because it's a long name, by Ellie, but I think there is still some updating and resetting with Shahiran, and later on, I think we will ask the two of them to extend all the password to you into to access into the website for uploading activity.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the other partners, in WP 6, there is a folder. Every time you have an activity, you have to upload into the folder so that the team that will be uploading all this information into the social media or the project site, they will do that. So if you have read the interim report, there is the indication that the event is very much monopolized by UITM because the news and event is mostly, I think, about 90% reported by UITM. And although we have been asking you to send the articles to be included in the news and event, it has not been done. So what we have asked the lead of this dissemination is that you have already set up the table.
Yeah.
So they will be able to monitor how many articles that has been contributed by each institution. And we have more or less agreed that within 3 months, if you have not submitted anything at all, then he will chase after you. So any activity, if you have a meeting, you just need to snap, no need to write very long. You just say that this meeting was held on which day and what is the purpose of this meeting. If you like to say who attended it and what is the outcome, in one short paragraph is good enough. But the most important is the pictures. So even if you have say activity that you can introduce this Erasmus project in any, then you can submit. But you can look at try to look at the section on the page on news and event on how we have done. We have every activity that we have put in there. So we want you to make sure that every month there is something.
Yes.
So if
follow up.
each and every one of you submit, I'm very sure that we will have every month, there is activity in every month.
Yeah.
Because I think that is the most important part of the project, because they are very concerned about the dissemination. So hopefully, so every month you will be reminded if you did not contribute anything.
Yeah, we have two options. The first, all the panel need to write the report every 3 months and send to UAST. And every month need to send all activity they have done, and we will post to the website. Yeah.
And also, I believe in more or less 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we're going to send you and put on Basecamp the video we recorded these days. So this could be a great effort to improve the dissemination.
That could be put also into YouTube. Right?
Yes, yes,
YouTube,
of course.
And a video
Of course.
and things like that.
You can use it wherever you want.
So any question on dissemination, actually for us, it is very easy. It's just that they will have a lot of work to do. So with that, I think we will, the administrative, any question before on any WP3, P2, if maybe our trip to Medan, you may have something that you have thought of last night, overnight, you want to share with us, anything on that, then come to the front here. If nothing, it's okay.
Just some additional that some partner perhaps asking to reschedule until early July. I just get some notice from partners, but it depends on us later on. But I just want to remind that we are unable to hold the meeting by the end of July because our budgeting session.
What you do is you can just create a doodle and
Pardon?
you can create a poll, a survey
Poll,
in any
okay.
way
Yeah.
to give some option
Yeah.
of dates that are suitable to you,
Yeah.
and let the rest of us choose.
Okay. Yeah. But also depends on our USGM partner, right?
I think USC, no problem. You send them, you ask them tomorrow also.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I think that's so. So now we want to. What's the time now? Do you have a break? Maybe we can have a break, and during the break, if you have anything that you need to ask from each other, from those coordinators, you can do that, and then after break, then we come back for the final session. So I leave it to Alessandra. Because when these are uploaded into the website, they will automatically chronologically arrange the activities. And for this event, each institution can also write an article regarding your own team, your preparation of your own team coming here, what you have gained and your experience, and then arriving home, and then you mention individually that one would have a lot of articles, at least 15 articles from each member to be uploaded. So that will be a lot of activities already. So even when you are having some group discussion or something like that in your university, what you can do is you can just snap a photo and then take a screenshot of your laptop or your desktop work that you have done. You can also write a short article with the date and what is the purpose of this short gathering and so on, and then put into the Basecamp, and then it will be uploaded into the news event, into Facebook, other social media. So we want to really improve the dissemination section to meet the standard of the EU. So with that, I would like to call Siu Ching just to wrap up the financial aspects of what might be needed to be done, and also at the same time what to expect for the rest of the and then use the
No, it's okay. Very short one. Very short one. Okay, next one. Okay, before we came to Rome, I actually emailed to all partners about the financial report, ongoing checking. My subject is ongoing checking. And then you can see here, already responded, and you agree. Agree means the account is correct. So you please look at yours one. If not yet, you need to respond on this one. Why we need this one, ongoing checking? Because I don't want in the end of the project, you suddenly tell me my report is something wrong, it's not tally. So we have to trace back. It's quite difficult. So we are doing like this, ongoing. When come to here, everything correct, then we continue. Then we will have a easier life, happy ending. Okay, so every time I will send to you P partner name and your organization name and the financial report. I will put the date. So this is the letters for now. So when you go back, we go back, you pass to me travel cost, I will add in. Then I will send you, the date will be after this date. Okay? Next. For the first and second free financing transfer, here I think one is explained. I explained to each partner because we got the problem of exchange rate where all the partner will lost some money from the exchange rate. So the one that I think maybe some not updated, I just explained just now. So if you're not yet, P4, I'm going to explain to you. P10 is not here. P12, where is P12? Sapien, Ionis, is it? Not here. P13, not here, right?
yeah.
Yeah, the rest I already explained. So if any problem, you can talk to me, then I explain to you. I don't prefer talk here because every country have different story, different problem. Okay, some country lost more because of the exchange rate. So maybe if I send to you is euro, if you have problem, you want other currency, you let me know so that the next one I will send to you the currency that you prefer. Okay? Uh-huh. Which one? The Oh yes, I will send the file that explain to you how much you get you get lost, how much you lost in the. I will send to you after this. Sure, sure, sure. Just that. Sure. Yes. Mm.
Mhm.
Sure, I will send to all partners because of the Wi-Fi problem here spinning. So I also feel headache, want to do something. So when it's okay, I will send to you. Or if you don't receive, please let me know.
I think what you
Next.
can do is you can put into Basecamp W7 under your financial folder, and at the
Oh.
same time you can send individually to each of the partner,
Okay.
not through Basecamp, not through just personal email.
I think I will send to personal email to each partner because account different. I don't think other people need to see the account from another country. Yeah. Okay. I email. Okay. So next one. Okay, for the travel cost for this round, you have to fill in the form. The form is already in the Basecamp under project WP7 doc and files under financial document. I already put there. So you download from there. Okay, please don't ask me again when go back. You know, each partner, if 7 time I have 15 time, I have to answer 15 time. So we already have a meeting here. Please take note. Get from there, fill in the form, and there is a financial statement, XLSM format. That is for every time same form you have to fill in, even equipment cost, like whatever cost. That is the file. Yes, these two. And then the proof for your boarding pass, you have to keep. Okay, so send to me. Another thing, I found that a lot of partner. Oh, hotel bill, yes. If your partner change members, please explain to your member. I think that is not my job to explain from the beginning. Because I got a very sick that I don't know until which state of your member know about this. You know, sometimes we come to term 4, suddenly one person tell me, I'm the new one, can you tell me what I'm going to do? So you want me to start the story from where? So a bit difficult for me. Then I will get the nightmare, headache, want to explain something. So maybe I do recording here, then I pass to your member. Your member hear my song. No, 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 no. Okay, like that. So I think better you pass the information to your new member. It's not ask your member, you go and contact this Xiu Qing. Xiu Qing will tell you everything. Sorry, my train go on. I cannot reverse. Okay, next one. Okay. Yeah, this is what I explained. Each partner, you will receive ongoing report. Every time after certain event, you have sent to me, I will, you need to send to me like equipment costs, one or the two partner not yet buy. After you just send to me that one, you don't need to wait until the end. You can send to me this part only. And subcontracting so far, I think only one or two claim a little bit. So the rest you make sure you claim must come with the receipt. Okay? Cannot just write then send to me, must have evidence. Oh, must have quotation. Need to have 3 quotation. Is it too difficult? Like just photostat the quotation. How much you photostat?
Photostat is not part of the, photostat is a very small thing and it is not part of the subcontracting cost. Subcontracting cost will be, for example, USU and USGM, they are given the subcontracting cost to organize the event. But the other subcontracting costs, if you look at the project budget detail, it is about printing your material, translation of your translation of the whatever translation that you require, teaching material or something like that
Publishing
into your
article.
language. So you need to have that quotation. Yeah? So these are quite big projects. 3 quotation and you choose. No, any amount. For example, when you want to print your banner, print your flyer in which you have to provide this information. When you do a photostating copy of 1 or 2 pieces, that will be, that is the university support to the project. It has to be, go back and look at the project detail under subcontracting. They will tell you what are the money, what is this subcontracting money used for. Yeah. But that is the requirement of the. If yes. Yep.
Okay, I go back to this one. I need the contact person. Is it correct? For P4,
P4
I
is not.
changed already. I changed already, King Yuk. P2, I should send to which one? So, another one on it, Fauzian on it, okay. P3, correct. P4, King Yuk. P5, no problem. 6, correct? Okay. 7, which one? I think I want 1 person because when I send to 2 person, maybe that 2 person will be, another one. You know. Pardon? Send to both. I only want 1. I don't want two person. 1, that 1 name, 2 words.
Oh, yeah, got 2 person. One is Bart, the other one is Sovan.
There is 1 person, right? Send to?
Who said?
Oh.
Last one, Bon.
Okay, I amend here. 8, no problem. 9? 9. P9, yeah. Which one? Which one I send to?
Which one she will have to
Contact person.
communicate?
Yeah. You, okay. 10, 11, correct? Okay, 12, I think no problem. 13, 14, correct. 16, correct. Okay, so I will send to the contact person. Okay, next.
So the contact person, if your senior or whoever wants to know it, then you share with him.
Yeah, you forward to your own member. Better. Okay, so for each term, our report is until number 4. So the file that I sent to you, ongoing checking, is until number 4. So we go back, travel costs. I give you that May, 8th of May, write down, huh? I don't want to chase after you. Hello, report. And then fifth term, the fifth term, I just want to know the extension of the project.
Now, in any case, if there is an extension, then we have to spread out the cost, the staff cost, accordingly to what task is going to be delivered. Now, you must remember that if we had got the extension, it's only for the work task. There is no money that will be coming in. So we spread out, and that is why the deadline of each of the coordinator, the resetting and is very important, because then we can spread out the staff cost according to the deadline of completion of each task until 2023. So the coordinators who are in charge of each work package will be very important. I think the W2, W3 should be okay, because all these tasks allocated for it will be completed should be completed by 2022. But I think the one that won't be able to be completed is the accreditation and the continuation of this dissemination and the quality evaluation.
Okay. So next slide. Therefore, okay, next one. So actually before that, I sent to you about the days that you claim. That is just for your reference. You may adjust it. Okay. This one, I just crop one of the partners. So when you take picture, you don't go back, claim 8 days like that. You have to always refer to your own budget, that file. Okay, so we have 5th term, 6th term, we may have 7, but you have to make sure that the total of the days for your organization is fixed there already. If you don't claim on 5th, you can push to 6, 7. No extra budget for you if we extend the project.
I think the other one is that you have to readjust your staff cost depending on the actual budget that you have received due to currency exchange loss or in any other circumstances.
Yeah, I think for Asian country will be no problem. You adjust the rate of the exchange rate to become lower. When become lower, you still can claim the same amount of the days, total of the days. But for Europe, maybe have to slash down, have to readjust the total of the working days.
I think in most cases, if the leaders are from Europe, then it's no problem, because the money that is sent to your institution is in Europe. Sorry, not in Europe, in Euro. In Euro. And so whether the exchange rate goes up and down, it doesn't affect. But the problem is if Asian institutions are leaders, the euro is sent to our country and it is converted to, on the receiving end, we are receiving the Malaysian ringgit. We are not receiving the euro.
Yeah, but exactly. But in your contract with the agency,
Yeah.
it's an eligible cost, the exchange loss. So we don't understand why then you're claiming the exchange loss.
We are not we are converting, we are basing on the exchange rate the day that we receive from Europe. For example, if today I receive the euro, and the bank converted it to Malaysia at 4.57. So we will be fixing at 4.57. We calculate that when we want to remit the money to you, we base on that rate. But unfortunately, it could be when the bank send the money to you, it may not be 4.57. It can be higher, it can be lower on the day of the bank transaction.
Yes, I can understand the issue of bank
Mm.
transaction and exchange
Mm.
losses. It is a financial matter. I can
Mm.
understand, but not linked to the project. I can understand it is a practice linked to bank, trust, and so on.
Mm.
My so is according to this the thing, we should claim a minor number of days because have we have not
We have lost money, actually.
Mm.
it is a little bit strange for me.
But no, no. Your claim is exactly the same. For example, in Malaysia, for us, we claim 33 euro. So we will still claim 33 euro. But then the number of days, the staff cost, if the exchange rate has reduced our total amount, we are not able to claim the total, say the number of days allocated. The money that we have will be perhaps supposed to be 10 days. It could be only, we could only have the sum of 8 days. So 2 days is cut off, but the claim still remain according to the rate of the EU.
That is applying for Europe country.
In
Asian-
all institution, the claim that you claim are fixed. For example, you come here, it's 1,005 euro, it's 1,005 euro. But at the end of the day, your total amount of money may not be equal to the number of staff costs that has been allocated to you based on the project proposal. So you may have to cut down the staff cost number of days, but not the claim rate.
I can speak loud. So what we usually do in these cases, you write an email explaining the problem that Ulman Bond has, and the lead partner will ask the project officer that we have this problem, how should we deal with it?
Yes, we know that.
The project officer may say the commission will give more money. But the most probable thing is that the commission will say this is the correct way of calculating the account. But the most appropriate way, instead of just discussing it, because it is a bilaterally agreement,
Yeah.
you write an email and the lead partner will ask the
Yes, we will do that.
just to move a little bit forward.
Okay, thank you. That is what the program partner should be advising the partner countries. Yeah. We yeah.
Thank you, Stefano.
Not no.
Sorry, Theodore. I think my part is finished already. After you talk so long, I forget whatever I want to talk. I think finished already. I have given out all the money I have fee already. Empty now. So that's all from me. Any other thing we may email and ask her. Now we know each other more, so can talk.
So now you know that when you receive the email from Siu Ching, please understand how she is like. Then you won't get angry because she used to say that. Anyway, I will call on Lin Su Eng to go through the checklist of the whole project, of the past and present and future, what expected as the from the perspective from the quality board. While they are doing a technical issue, I think all of you would have received an email from Bill Howe. A kind reminder to all Asian partners that have not sent the visa information for the study visit to Greece to send as soon as possible, so that he can send out the invitation. So he required the name of the members who are going to Greece, the pass number, which is perhaps I think will be reference to passport numbers, and include your position in the organization and title. For European partners, please indicate the number of people who will attend. So please address to this information. Maybe some of us, like us, Aslina, we have submitted, but we have not given him the full detail. Name, passport number, position in the organization, and title. So please submit to him as soon as possible so that he can issue the invitation letter for you to apply for your visa. For us, very important, we are rushing him because we need the invitation letter to get approval from our Vice Chancellor. So perhaps he has just sent, I think, to all of us. Okay.
Okay, let's have a final check before we say sayonara to each other, yeah? Okay, I need to have this check, a final check, because I think we need to come to a consensus to the certain deadline, all right? Now, let's look at WP3. So we have course syllabus, which we have done. Do we already have a standardized format for that?
Actually, I have to check with Ilaria, but I believe we collected all the syllabus, and I believe also there is a template for the course material.
I think we have.
Okay.
You can get that from the manual, right, that we have sent.
Then our next one is a course material that we have not developed yet, which each partner is supposed to do. And maybe your university will give them a template with our logo.
Okay.
And what format you want to set, and then you send in the Basecamp, then they can upload the material. Is it can be done within 2 weeks?
That will be the PowerPoint presentation.
Just a template.
The teaching material. Teaching material plus a template for assessment.
Yes. I do not know, do we need assessment or not? Because assessment will be done by each university. What assessment? Assessment for the course, isn't it?
Oh no,
then no
that
need.
will be the
I think just a course material, yeah?
So it would be like a presentation.
Yes,
Yes, just a PowerPoint.
Will be like
Maybe you may let me know like around what let if after after you discuss with Ilaria, you think you need to change the date, then you may change, because this one I will upload at the base camp for everybody to view, and then so that they will know this. Yeah.
Okay.
Put it this way, nah? As long as we have sufficient time to get this task done before we reach Padras.
But they need to give template first,
Yeah,
otherwise
so
they
in
cannot.
between, it is the leader who must ensure
Never mind,
things
they
are
can
done.
give me a date. Is it like 2 weeks from now? Is it okay?
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, yeah?
Those of you who have already done your course material, what you do is once you receive the template, you just transfer it into the new template.
Okay, so I will put in the date later on, 2 weeks from now. USGM, they will put the template in the base camp, yeah? So you are responsible to download yourself. So now when I talk about base camp, then each university are responsible to check the base camp. At least there are one person, yeah, who can be able to access. If you cannot access, please let us know as soon as possible. You cannot wait until we ask you, then you tell us you cannot access, yeah? Okay, now we go to the...
Just interruption. For base camp entry, later on, as Lina will also request who is the coordinator in charge of certain of work package like what Su Ching has done. And if that person is nominated to be given access to that base camp, if another member want to get anything, any template download on it is the responsible of that coordinator of your institution to share. Don't send us individual and say, can you give us access, because we are not in charge of the base camp. We have to write to Bill to give you access and so on. So I think we just have one coordinator. So later on, as Lina will ask for
And
you.
then if you have changed a member, please also let us know so that we will exclude that person if they are no more in your university to access our document. That is important, yeah? Because the document only can be accessed within the member. Now the next is VET. So VET, I think Eleni already know, need to check on the standardized format and also give you a template, yeah? Eleni, is it okay also 2 weeks from now, Eleni? Yes. All right, thank you.
It's Irini.
Eileen.
Irini.
Oh, Irini. Pardon?
Irini is peace.
Irini.
Peace in
Peace.
Greek.
Oh, okay. Okay, Irini. You take 2 weeks from now. The 2 weeks from now, that Friday, that is the deadline. Now we go to 3.2. Okay, capacity building of Asia HCI staff. I think we just discussed here. Can you propose the date? Because we have all the partners here, except 1 or 2. Can you, as you suggest the date, maybe 2 dates? Then I write down here. Later on, you ask for the pool. Do you mind to suggest 2 dates? 2 different dates? End of June. Tolong tengok tarikh.
End of June or end of July? Sorry? End of June or...
Last week of June and first week of July, is it?
Okay.
Last week of June, we have another meeting, so we cannot. There's a meeting at Philippines. Our meeting is 27 onward. That week cannot.
Which one?
Because we are the leaders, so we cannot. We have to be there.
No, I mean the June.
Philippines. Pardon?
I cannot remember how many days. Can you look into the project brief and see how many days the training?
Azilina, check. Azilina, check. How many days is supposed to be the training?
Look at the project brief. Project detail. Budget
Suchin,
detail.
Suchin also check how many budget, how many days for the
How many
training.
days training
Medan,
in USE?
Medan.
The trip to Medan. How many days are allocated minus 2 days?
They don't know.
Probably.
They didn't check.
Normally is 5,
5.
I believe. This kind of trip usually lasts at least 4 or 5 days. Usually, depends.
We'll make it clear first.
This was the first week of July.
We want to put a time frame.
Yeah.
Because if we don't fix there, it's very difficult.
We have to check also the balance. Okay.
We discuss here not to set the date right now. We discuss because more members here, then it's easier to discuss. Then after that, even if we put the pool, then some people cannot come. Then so, I think it's good to do it now. Last week of June, so the week 26, 27, I think there are some more partners also not available, and UITM also not available, yeah? So is it okay, July?
For our part, yes.
Is it second week of July? Is that okay to you?
Yes.
So, Azilina? Second week of July, are you okay? Beri saya tarik. No, it's just okay. Second week of July is 12 to 11. So second week of July is 11 to 17, yeah, that week. You don't do it 11, but I mean that is the week. Anyone have issue on 11 to 17 July? So we better put 12. How many days in our that one? No, I mean in the budget. How many days? 7 days.
5 days. The workshop will be duration of 5 days. 12 to 17 July. You have to include weekend.
12 to 16.
7 days, very long.
But they need to travel.
No, 7 days. 7 days minus 2 days. That means the
I need to
workshop is
ask
5
Muslim,
days.
yeah. 11 is Hari Raya Haji. So, if we start at 12, is that a problem for you? You need to tell us. Or there's another way we push 1 week after this. 18 to 24th that week. 18 to 24th. We need to ask our organizer, USU. That one is okay for us.
18 to what?
18 to 24th that week.
Oh.
Is that okay for you? 18
That one
to...
is our sleeping day. Sleeping day.
Okay. At the end of July, 25th to 31st. 25th to 31st. Please check your calendar. Is there any special date that (25th to 31st?
Do we have a lot?
Yeah, because we have so many different religion, so
I
it's
know.
good to discuss
I
here.
know, I know.
Otherwise, it's very difficult to fit. Okay, is that okay? All right. So we come to a consensus. We solve your problem of fixing the date. So if it is Friday, then you can they can fix the schedule later on, or your site can come up with a program. So 3.2 done. Now we go. Program. They will give you the program. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. You want to give them deadline? You want to give them deadline? How long you need to get that information before the actual training? 1 month before. Is it okay? Your university give them 1 month before the departure? They want the
program.
of the whole thing?
I think there won't be a problem. I have to check with Ilaria how we want to organize this.
Okay. So you how to organize, and then you give a schedule.
Yes.
But it's just you can ask European partner to also conduct.
Yes, yes.
All right. So I'm happy. At least we get this done. 3.3, the next slide. Thank you. Setup of equipment. You have any deadline for people must purchase everything and then pass it to you, UITM will purchase the last page after we go back, because we just received the money and we need to give out the money first. Yeah. But now we're going to postpone. But we want those who haven't buy the equipment. Siapa?
I think the equipment can be purchased as soon as possible because you have already got 90% of the
Yeah,
equipment.
that's why we need to give them a deadline. Otherwise,
previous
they
previous
won't purchase.
project, because we travel, so we normally don't have enough money to buy equipment. But in this case, you have the money to purchase the equipment. And those of you who have purchased thank you very much. But those of you who have not,
1 month from now, for example,
who have not purchased the equipment, we require you to purchase as fast as possible because you have already got the fund. But you have to, if Mai says that you need to, within one month, you have to submit to them what you have purchased. You must also make sure that that 1 month, is it sufficient time for you to call for quotation, tender, approval? If you have not that, then you have to indicate to Mai lah.
Okay, those university who haven't purchased the equipment, which you supposed to do long time ago, we give you 1 month to get it done. At least call for quotation. All right. We take it serious. Otherwise, we'll ask you to return the money. It's already 2 years. They're supposed to purchase. Even we don't have money, we also purchase part of it.
I know.
Okay, now 3.4. So just now it's only 1 month from now. After 1 month, you can ask them. If they still don't give you, we ask them to return the money to us. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that is what EU stated inside the rule. But we are already very late. We already give you money, the 50%. Not like others projects. Some project that I'm in, they only give us 30% first. Then after we purchase equipment, they send us another 20%. Yeah.
So you just need the
How many haven't purchased the other day? 2 ah? P2 siapa? Pasir P2, P3 siapa?
Uni KL.
Uni KL already call for quotation? Your equipment already call for quotation? Kalau tidak nanti minta balik duit ah.
Yeah, because KL
Yeah.
they
Then it's good. Then you
KL
can
dengan
do
Kuching
within 1
Tekak.
month already. It's a little bit very late already. Okay, next slide. Thank you. Then we can move on to number 4. Next.
Just an
this
update.
one. This one.
Uh,
Planning. Okay.
The internship HAPPIS is replaced by AMC. I think.
AMC, yeah. Okay, this one will change to AMC. Only AMC, yeah.
AMC and Uni KL.
But yesterday they have a plan for this. Should we have your plan? Maybe we need to set a date on this. Your plan for internship. At least a plan must come out first. End of next week. Okay, it's just 1 week from now. End of next week, yeah? That's good. So you have to alliance with AMC until you get a complete, yes. Pardon? Study visit what? Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. So she will pass it to you and you finalize, you present at Patras, okay? Okay, now next. Accreditation, you're supposed to have a first draft version of the report and the final version. So I would like to know when you can produce the first draft version of the report. April 27. The fill in, okay. Partner sent to Ministry of Education Cambodia on the before the 27. By 27. Can you give me the date? So 4th of May, I will expect the first report from you in the base camp, yeah? All right, final report not yet, so we cannot do it now. 4.2, delivery of the Industrial 4.0 program. Now this one also later, yeah, because this is not something that we can do yet. Evaluation and improvement of the industrial, this one also not yet.
Actually, the previous one, the delivery of the industry, is very important for each institution to give the deadline, your timeline of your delivery, so that when we do the extension, we will be able to show the timeline to EACA that we need those the extension.
I think Bulle can include in his report.
Yeah, you have to make sure that all these are given so that we will use
Yeah,
that
we,
as
we
our
really need your report
justification.
in. Okay, thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. We need the report to apply for the extension. Okay, thank you, thank you. Now next one, improvement, number 6, dissemination plan. I'm yet to see a plan, but the other day your presentation, I can see that. The banner template, when can we get it? You can put your dissemination plan in our base camp.
I think this dissemination plan has already been completed. It's only the activities that you have to focus
You already
on.
have, okay. So this one done, plan done, banners, when you can have that design? How long you need to take to come out with that? 2 weeks, all right, 2 weeks from now.
Can it be done 2 weeks from now that the final design is completed?
Yeah,
So meaning that in between the 2 weeks, you have you have the design
you
sent
ask
out
member.
to all our members for voting, which one is the most suitable, which one is the best, and then by 2 weeks you have that design to be disseminated to every institution, so that they can hang up somewhere in the university to indicate.
Okay. Okay, I also need to know, is it possible to give a deadline for you to transfer the information from what all the partners have in their own university website to our IND website? Then you extract out those photos and put in the Facebook. The past one, the past material transfer there. Is it possible to get everything done by 1 month? All right. So each time when the member give you a file from there, if you see from Basecamp, then you can extract out the photo and put in the Instagram immediately. Yeah. I'm going to ask. Can Stefano hear us? Can Stefano hear us? Because I need to know who hold the account. Seems like.
Yeah, she's from Skybridge.
Skybridge.
She took over from Krisa.
Okay, you ask her she have the account
Okay,
password for the Instagram and Facebook?
As far as Shahiran says that Krisa has account now.
We don't have Instagram account. We have Facebook, right?
We have Facebook.
So Eli.
She's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
She's from Skybridge.
Yes.
Okay.
So Elizabeth, if you can hear us, has Krisa passed you the password? If not, then we just reset the whole thing. We delete and then we redo the new social media attachment to the project website, and we will get Shahiran to liaise with you.
I want them to hold the password for
But then
Instagram
they
and
have
Facebook. They can upload.
They can upload the
Anytime.
Facebook, all these things, but Shahiran has to link that to the website.
Yeah.
Shahiran has to remove that icon from the website and then link to the new social media link to the new account that you have created.
Okay, the last slide you can see 6.3 partners activity just now. I can hear that the time frame to share minimum 1 information is 3 months, 1 information, and then for the pass you have your own thing, so you pass it. You pass it to UHST so that they can upload, yeah? Otherwise, our report, actually our midterm report, the one that is lacking is dissemination. So we have to make sure we have timely upload. Not only one time we upload a lot, and then just like we don't have activities for 6 months, and then suddenly only one activity. So if each partner have sent us something, then we have continuously their activities going on. Yeah.
So in other words, if each partner, if you have your own Facebook that you have uploaded in your social media platform, you just take out those from your university and make sure it's in English, and then put up in the base camp, and we will upload into the website and whatever social media that belongs to this project.
If you don't know which part of Basecamp you need to upload, you can ask. The person in charge, yeah, before you go back, so that you really know how to use the Basecamp. Now, 6.
Yeah, hold on for a while. There's some question here. That one I don't know. I have to ask the IT expert. I'm the worst IT. But then the problem is if you have link to that, the EU
When they do the
evaluator would have
assessment.
access to it. But the problem is they said it's empty. So whether maybe the one that we have is not activated or something
I
like
think
that.
you
I'm
can
not
use
sure.
the same photo and so on, and ask them to upload in our own one, because I prefer that is as a main, and then our university can link to the industrial website, industrial 4.0 website. You can extract out. Yeah, yes. I prefer to be in that way, because that means the center is there, and then all right. So next one is we are just asking them about the account of social media. Any reply from them? Next one is
No.
6 point.
We haven't replied yet.
Okay, so we are waiting for the reply. Next one. Next one.
Sorry?
All right. Now this is a conference. So we also need to set roughly a deadline, so that you have time to write paper. You encourage your researcher in your university, and you can like prepare to share during the conference. Not until last minute, then we cannot make it. Yeah. So maybe we should start from now. Dr. Margaret.
Okay.
What is your suggestion?
We will share with you the final conference content, the objective, and the theme and so on in Madras. So then we can finalize in Madras. Then we will upload into the website to invite participants or to invite articles, etc. So we'll finalize in Madras.
I would like to have a date, like what month maybe.
The
Then we
month
ask them, is it okay for them?
month will be, if I have to assume that it should be in August 2023, to coincide with the summer holidays of the European partners to come to do the sun tanning in Kuching.
Okay, August 2023. Any objection? No objection. So you all will come to your ITM, right?
Come to Kuching, hosted by your ITM.
Okay, next. This one, exploitation and sustainability activities. Yesterday, we did mention about MOU, and maybe UBB can prepare the draft of this, and I would also like to set the deadline, like first draft when.
The
First draft of the document.
expectation and the sustainability plan is already done, right, Solida? You have already uploaded, and it needs the review panel to go through. I think I have not read it yet because my data finished yesterday, so I couldn't. My Wi-Fi was. I don't have any data, but we hope that the MOU strategy is included in there. So as I mentioned to you on the first day, MOU is, for example, between each country, between each institution, we have to agree on whose template or format to use. For example, I believe each university have your own standard. We also have our own standard. But as far as we are concerned, we are very far from the campus, so we would prefer to use, if any institution needs to, if any institution, the MOU between each institution, we prefer to use UITM template. Then whatever you disagree or feedback from your legal advisor, then we will submit to our legal advisor to go through, and then if both legal advisors are happy, then we will use that. But if yours one is more difficult, then we may use your template. So it is individual MOU between each other to see which template you want to use for the legal advisor clearance.
Okay, I can send you my one to you, and you can make a comparison and add on the items. And that is why I say we need the first draft, because the first draft is important to give to each university. Then they might tell you, oh, we need to add on this, add on that. There will be quite some time before we can do any signing, yeah? So how long can we have the first draft to be completed? I'm so sorry.
First draft, depending on our legal advisor take a bit time.
No, I just send them.
Yeah. Give
in 1 month, yeah? All right. Maybe you need to plan a milestone, and we will discuss further on that, yeah? Now, if any of the university cannot participate in this, you may need to let us know on this, yeah? Now, this is for sustainability. You can have student exchange activities, lecturers, and so on, yeah? Or any talk, webinars, and so on. All right, last one. Next consortium meeting. Dr. Margaret.
the next consortium meeting will be in Padras, and after Padras, we will have one in Medan, since we have the opportunity to be together. And I don't think we need to have any Google Meet between now and Padras, and between Padras and Medan. But in between Padras and our conference in 2023, we may have a few Google Meet, but there is one in Siem Reap. And I think I don't know whether we want to meet 2 months before our final meet in KL or 1 month before. But in between Medan and the Siem Reap, if the interval is too long, we will have Google Meet. So perhaps I can ask Siem Reap, because Medan is around July, and from July up to
August next year.
August next year, sometimes say 2 months before the conference or 3 months before the conference, we would like to have another face-to-face meeting, which is scheduled in Siem Reap. So you can now propose a date to see which is the most suitable month to you. And UHST, yeah, you are the host for the Siem Reap meeting. I think I call it Siem Reap, but UHST is the host of the steering committee meeting before the final conference. So whether, say our final conference is in August, so you work backwards. 2 months before is what, July, August, June. So around May, June,
Let them propose, maybe.
you propose that date, as long as it's not
Propose
raining all
month
the
first.
time.
Maybe now is too early to that. Maybe you propose the month first. Which month? Huh? Pardon?
Late August is
Cannot.
already
There's after conference already. Not this year. You can put
next
it
year, next year, next year.
You can put it beginning or next
2023.
year. Or
Because
March.
we are planning to have the conference in August 2023. Then a few months before the conference, we would like to have one more face-to-face meeting.
Maybe around February to May. March, yeah? Okay, we just fix it at March first right now. Oh, yeah.
April no good, Easter.
April, then you cannot clash with the Good Friday and Easter Day. You must give 2 weeks because in Europe there are 2 different holidays. This time I learned from them. May should be no problem. May, everyone okay? All right, so we just put as May first. Now, sorry about that sentence. Just now I tried to edit, but I make a mistake there. Now I try to give all the partners soft reminder, because from our past meeting, I observe either sometimes you're meeting in the car or you are meeting somewhere else. So once we have set our meeting, it should be more exclusive. You have to get ready to attend our meeting. And for that reason, if you cannot present, it's okay, but you must send a representative. And that representative must be able to convey the message to you. And if anything that you are not clear, we will send you the video link. So within 30 days, you must listen to the video. So in other words, I try to tell you that what is discussed in the meeting, you are responsible to know and to take action. Because all of us are adults, so we don't need to bring a cane and tell you, okay, where is the deadline, where is the deadline, and so on, yeah? So this document, Ratan. Dr. Margaret said Ratan. So I will upload this in a best scan. Once a while, if we change the date, then I will just edit there. Then everybody refer to that. No need to ask when and so on, yeah? So each of us, I think after this round, I feel good to see all of you. And I also learn a lot from you. So that's all from me, Dr. Margaret. I have, yes? May.
2023.
Next year, May. Bukan this year. Next year, 2023.
What is on in May 2023, April 2023?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that is good. That is why I said that is good, because during this time, it's good for us to fix the thing instead of online, yeah? All right, any more question? No more? Good, okay. I pass it back to you, Dr. Margaret.
Okay, we will just finalize the whole thing, finalize the this meeting with Aslina from the administrative side.
All right, so for PWP 7.1 for the technical coordination, so basically I just want to show to you that I just summarize the whole thing that what we have discussed just now in a table. So I will share the slide in the best camp after this, especially on the deadline.
This one?
Yeah, on the work package progress. Okay, next. So this is the one that what we have discussed just now. I have put everything in this table, and then you just simply see
Not
from the
simply, yeah,
power.
seriously, not
Seriously, seriously, all right. Can get it from my slide that I will upload in the best camp after this. So this is a summarize.
Meaning that if there is no dates on the new end date, if you are the coordinator, please fill in the new rescheduled date. I think the only one that can go beyond 2023 will be WP4 and WP6. And 5 is following, 5 will be aligned to P6 and P4 and P6.
All right, the next one will be, all right, for the folder. So whatever things that we have from this study trip, slide, or any videos or any photo that you want to share, so you just upload in this folder, the third study visit USGM. All right, so this is inside the WP7. So just looking for this folder. Okay, you put everything there.
Except the articles, is at WP7.
Yes. All right, the next one will be the template. Okay, so this is a template for the progress report. So from now onwards, so please make sure that you are using this template to complete your progress report. So this template is actually available in the Basecamp. So just looking for it. And then just fill in, just like the one, the example that I put in here. So take a look, though, you need to put the title, which WP. And then you need to also put the indicator of achievement, right, or the performance, and then listing all the activities, okay, with numbering, right? So please, starting from today, so please standardize your progress report.
So what happened is that in the next Google Meet, if we have any steering committee, each coordinator will always report the progress. So we would like you to use this template so that at the end of the day, for our final report, we just need to compile and submit, because this is the format that we have to submit to the EU. For the one that Asina showed was an extract from our interim report. So the KPI and all this, you have to refer to the project detail description. Yes. To get the KPI and whether we have achieved those KPI or not. All this information is in the project detail description. So if you are the coordinator of which work package, you have to refer that and see whether we have met the KPI. Of course, the KPI in the project detail is the overall. So if we are just halfway, if we have met that, you just put the number of the numbers in there. So at the end of the final report, we will just summarize and calculate and so on.
All right, so next one will be the best camp representative. So I can see that the member for every partner's consulting is keep changing. So make sure that you update me. But don't forget to fill in the form. So actually, there will be a template given to you in the best camp. So make sure that you update the template. So then I have an evidence. So this is the template. So this is the previous template that will be given to you, if I'm not mistaken, last year. right? So please make sure that you update this and then just submit or send an email to me directly, okay? And then CC to Dr. Margaret. So this is the folder. So make sure that you can see that this is the only partners that return the form to me actually. All right. So make sure that please double check, all right, this form and then make sure that you complete it up and then please update the responsible persons for each WP that you have. All right, so that's all from me. And then another one, I have one file.
You send it by mail?
It is a compilation list.
Elizabeth wrote down. I have to
Yeah.
check the brochure. She's back in office on Tuesday, so we'll check about the social
Yeah.
password. So you send me this one.
The Excel file. The compilation list.
Let me check. Where is Lina? And it's not this
This
one.
morning, yeah. This
Yeah,
morning,
this
yeah.
one. Okay. No. Is it
No,
okay?
no.
It's link.
Yeah, the compilation list. This morning, just now, it's not.
Let me check here. Is it this one?
Yeah. So this is the compilation list for the representative for the each work package. So you can just go through this. I already update the file in the Basecamp. So you just double check the email address and the responsible person for every work package. And then you just update me anytime. And then one more thing, if you need help, okay, in terms of how to use the Basecamp, so you can just PM me anytime or email me anytime. I will love to help you, right? So that's all from me. Thank you.
So that concludes the sharing from the WP7, and I hope that I trust that everybody have understood. Do not need a rotan or rattan or a cane to get things done. And just to say that for the past 2.5 years, I think we, despite the COVID and the disadvantage of having Google Meet, we have achieved very, to me, from my perspective, I think we have achieved a lot. Although, yeah, we did actually, I just want to share with you that during when we had to submit the interim report, the project officer was telling me that don't worry about the outcome because she has a lot of other projects to handle, and that she has a glance over our report and she felt that we have no problem, so she would leave it to the last. So that is why our review report was only received sometime in February or March. It was very late. But when I received that report, I'm happy to say that the technical aspects regarding the development of the master's program and the VET courses, for the first 1.5 years, they were very satisfied, they were very happy. So we hope that this standard will be continued until the end of the project. And now once again, I'd like to thank Ilaria and the team, since she's the only one representing here, to be able to really help us to gather us together for the first time. And I think just within a step of a second, when we met each other, the warm relationship has already been established. So from then onwards, I think everything, I hope, will be smoothly running on. And our roadmap, our journey to success, I believe, we will reach that target. And however, it is a lot of commitment. It is not a secondary. It is not a secondary task in our job, because when we signed the agreement, when we committed, it should be also be on your priority list. So with that, I perhaps want to go around the table, not the table, go around the room and if maybe get every institution to say something. So we will start off with from the bottom, BK Consult from Germany. And then from Germany, you can pass on the mic to the next person above you and see if you remember who our partners and our chronological
For me,
event.
it's easy.
Yeah.
So, first of all, a warm thank you for being here all these days. What I'm usually saying is that during COVID, it has been a difficulty for partners who have never met earlier to start working together. For partners who had a collaboration earlier, it was just business as usual, but in this case, this was very challenging. So I believe that this is a first step in order to also engage each other. And this is very important in order to have the best outcomes and to speed up the process of a project. So I'm also saying, and I would like to mention it again, that this is one of the most professional lead partners that we have in any project. And being also the Secretary General of the European Association for Vet Providers, I have an overview of over 100 projects. So it's not that I only look into 1, 2, or 10. I have the high overview of a lot of projects. And this professionalism with examples, with steps, it's really enormous, and it shows that you are not only one, but more than 2 or 3 people working the whole time on this project. And a very warm thank you for that. Thank you very much.
Hello again, everyone. It was a pleasure to meet you all. As I'm new to the project, although I have been informed by my colleagues, it's very nice to have all this information shared with the milestone and the deadlines. Very helpful for me and a very warm welcome for everyone. A very nice experience. My first project meeting face to face. So really thank you everyone.
Well, since Irini is new, she does not know who is the next one. Selina, you might help. I think it's no, it's Sapienza. Sapienza is not here, then it's
I'm using this one. Okay. So it was a great pleasure to welcome here in Rome every one of you. I hope you enjoy these days. And actually, this project is really interesting for us. And Unimarconi is getting bigger, is trying to enlarge the courses on Industry 4.0. And you are a very great partner for us. So we would like also to enhance the partnership in other fields. And in the meantime, let's improve this project. And thank you again for coming here. And also Ilaria is thanking you a lot.
so we hope, we pray for speedy recovery to Ilaria and her daughter. And it's very unfortunate that we cannot meet her. I think I would recognize her from 1 mile if I see her face to face. So I was really looking forward to see her. And then Federica also. So we will move on to Emerson.
Hi everyone. first, I would like to thank our project coordinator and UITM for the hard work. Yeah, it's very challenging, of course, because due to the pandemic, and also we are looking forward actually to be successful in this project, because this is what kind of like a master program that we need in Indonesia. We already have one, which is data science and artificial intelligence, and then we would like to improve our master degree currently in the electrical engineering and other instrumentation and also informatics. So basically, yeah, we are looking forward to finish it with flying color, and also like to thank USGM for the to host this meeting, and also to provide us with access to the beautiful Roman Empire. Yeah, we are enjoying the scenery, and also looking forward for the next meeting in Greece. And please forgive me if I sometimes to be more critical or asking too much question. That's all. It's part of like the accountability just to make sure everything is fine. Okay, so thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
I think our chain of is broken. So should be Emerson passing on to the next partner above.
Prof. Samadi.
Thank you, Emerson, to choose me, for choosing me for this time. Okay, thank you very much for everybody. And on behalf of Universitas Syah Kuala, we would like to thank you very much for, firstly, for the Marconi University, to the host for our meeting for a study visit for this time. Also, thanks to the coordinator, for the whole the coordinator, Margaret, and the team that already give us a lot of information that during the COVID-19, we cannot meet each other, but this meeting is very nice. Even though we meet for 3 days, we have a lot of information that we get. It's different when we meet the online system. And we hope that we can improve for our collaboration with this meeting. Thank you very much, and thank you, and see you in the Greece. Thank you. I will choose for the Cambodia. I don't know.
No. You are P8. You have to choose P9. You have to get P6. P7. You have to get P7. P7. No.
Okay, thank you.
I've been talking a lot, okay, for P7, so I asked my new colleague to talk.
Good morning, everyone, again. I'm a bit nervous because he passed it and then passed it to me. So I think the meeting, the face-to-face meeting is very beneficial to me, as I read the document, and the communication online must be not easy to catch up with each other. So I learned a lot from the discussion, and also activity and the project introduction, and also the visit to the university studio for the setup of the recording and so on. And also I enjoy the campus and the scenery here. And it's a nice experience to sitting around and discuss with all of you are great people from the Asian country, and also from Greece, Germany, and Italy. That's all from me, and thank you.
I will pass that. Actually, we had very short time to prepare our administration and something to come here, and then I think that we feel this trip is very worthwhile. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of National Minjay University, uh, we would like to say thank you very much for the Margaret and also for the host and for the well organized. And also we enjoy in the historical cities, and also we get the new knowledge and experience from the meeting. And also we learn from like the multimedias with the new we will learn, and we will set up the like the e-learning the media in like if we have a sort out the budget, but we try to set up. And also we learn a lot from the new network and organization also. And even we cannot see the face because we the mask wear the mask, so we cannot. I think that when we better the COVID finish, we can see the face in the future. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, everyone. And on behalf of the National University of Baden-Württemberg, I would like to say thank you for this fruitful meeting. And we got from the meeting, especially for the video session. It was like shock, but I like it. So thank you. Even though we have spent 2 years for just video conference, we cannot see each other. But when we come to this meeting, I feel like we are not just colleagues, but the family. So yes, thank you to coordinator Dr. Margaret and her team, especially switching. I work with her a lot. I had many questions. Yeah. Yes, with video call and so on. So, and thank you to Alessandra and her colleague for preparing and for arranging everything here. So we try to commit, to provide all documents to you on time. Thank you.
Belum One more. No. Not yet come to Malaysia yet. We are still in Cambodia.
Hi everyone, I'm glad to be here for the first international meeting after pandemic, and also I can activate my visa and passport, and and it's great to be here for clarification all project activity and document, and be aware Ratan from Margaret and make the thing done very smooth, especially we know a lot of about our activities behind, and we will fix it up. And thank you very much for Margaret and Alexandra and Ila team. So nice to see all partner in here room in Italy. Thank you.
All right. From P3 University Kuala Lumpur, we would like to thank the host, USGM, Alessandra and the team for hosting us. It's a very nice setup. And also thank you to UITM, the main coordinator, for making the effort to prepare for this meeting. And we believe that this meeting is very significant because, and it should have been done much earlier, if not because of COVID. Because only through this face-to-face meeting, I think that we are clearer on what we're supposed to do, and we know the person behind the name and behind the
mask.
yeah, behind the profile photo. So it was a pleasure to meet all of you, especially the main, the key players from UiTM. I've always communicated with Siu Ching, especially on the financial aspect. I thought that she was fierce through the email correspondence, but then knowing her in person, she's very nice. So that's why I think that it's important that we meet more often physically. Yeah, that could change the perception and also how we do things. Again, thank you very much to all for being here, and thanks again to the host and to UiTM. So I know who's next.
So Siu Ching, before we met face to face, everybody has a perception of you like a rotan.
All right, so they all talked much already. So, sorry. On behalf of UTM, I would like to thank Margaret and the team for your commitment and very detailed guidance throughout this project. And thank you, Alexandra and the team for hosting this meeting. And nice to see all of you. So now I can confirm you guys have flags. Hope to see you again soon. Very much. Thank you.
Okay, so we have gone through with everybody. I think just three things that I like to later on. First of all, if you look at the website, on our members' photos, members' picture, I think some of the partners, they have not had any pictures on. I think at the website we have members of each institution group photo in, and some of them we joke that some of the photos are not taken at one time, so we call it the COVID photograph. However, I think the photographs are very good, and we actually have received a very good comment from our project manager that this is probably one of the only website that introduce all the members of the institution. But 2.5 years later, I think there are a lot of changes, a lot of new faces, so we need updates of our group photos, whether it is COVID style or whether it is a group style without social distancing. I think we need to update those photographs. Not that because it was taken 2.5 years ago that we look younger and we may not recognize each other, right? If you want to maintain that, it's okay as long as all the members are in there. Like for example, I think Theodore has just come in. I don't remember seeing his team in the website. And Irene, also you have to update your group photograph in the website. Please give us your members' group photograph so that we can update our website. Theodore probably he has not catch what I was saying. I think okay. So that is number one. Number two, I think before we finish, I think Irene want to share with us something that she had in mind for our Badras trip. So would you like to come and say something and maybe ask whether the group agrees to your suggestion?
Thank you. Yes, for the study visit in Patras, we were thinking, because the study visit is from the 18th to 20, if I'm not mistaken, So we were thinking to come maybe 2 days earlier, so on the 16th or on the 17th, so we can have time and show you around Athens city center, Acropolis, and give you a tour at our premises at Metropolitan College, if you would like. But of course, we have to discuss this with Mr. Vasilis, that he's not here. Yes, so I wanted to hear if you, what do you think about this?
I think, Irini, the pre-arrival to Padras is okay if there's any plan that you have, as long as you are in Padras 9:50. I don't know what time they will start. 9:50 in the university according to Bill's program. So anything. If you have on the 17, 16 people coming earlier, but make sure that you report on the 18th morning.
Yes. Yes, first you have to fly to Athens in order to arrive in Patras. So from the Athens airport, you need to take the metro. It's, I think, the most simple choice. And then you have to take a bus to Patras. From airport, you have to go to the city center, Syntagma. Yes, it's a direct line. No, there is no flight directly to Patras. Yes, around this. Yes, from the center.
We already sent email about the invitation. This is very
Yeah.
important because we need 1 month to process.
1 month.
Yeah. Up to now we don't have invitation. We already sent the name and the passport number.
Already request the new info from them.
This is very important.
So we need the exact date.
The invitation for the university.
Από το αεροδρόμιο. Ωραία. Οπότε μου είπαν απλά ότι χρειάζονται ένα μήνα πριν για τη βίζα τους, οπότε αν είναι να κάνουμε τις μέρες fix. Ωραία. So for the ones that they want to visit Athens before going to Patras, they need to take a metro to the city center and then the bus. But for those that they don't want, there is a direct bus from Athens airport. It's called X93, the number. I will send you everything by email. Yes.
So there are two options. Option number one, we will have an itinerary of 1 day if you want to stay in Athens for one day. In this case, we will send you the way to go to the center of Athens and some suggestions of where to stay. Whoever wants to go immediately to Patras, we will send a second pathway, because then you just take the bus and from then you take another bus. But it is long, so you will need 1 hour from the airport to the Ktel bus, and from there you need another 3 hours to go to Patras. So our suggestion is to divide it in 2 paths. So to arrive to Athens, stay there for 1 day, and in the evening
to go to Patras, because then you will only have 3 hours.
Sorry, perhaps just one additional question that I forgot to mention, because based on the Azlina slide presentation, I just noticed that the 3 workshop become 1 workshop in Medan. So basically, all the hosts for the other workshop already allocated subcontracting costs for the workshop. But then we hold all the workshop in one activity, which is in Medan.
No, actually, initially, the workshop is to be done in each of the country, right? Malaysia, Cambodia, and Indonesia. So what the revised program is everybody goes to Medan, and then what we have done, the balance of the money for we arrange an opportunity for all institutions to go to Cambodia for the steering committee meeting. Initially, there is no steering committee meeting in Cambodia. It's just workshop Cambodia, workshop in Kuala Lumpur, and workshop in Medan. Of course, for Malaysian, we don't want the training to be in Kuala Lumpur, because if there is no COVID, we have kick-off meeting in Kuching. We have a training in Kuala Lumpur, actually. And then we have final conference again. So what we want is we want to have opportunity for people to go to more places. So that is why we, between Kuala Lumpur and Kuala Lumpur outside, because you'll be passing by too often to Kuala Lumpur, and then you will get sick of it. So what we have decided is to decide between Medan and Siem Reap. One, to have the training workshop, and the other is to have the steering committee meeting in Cambodia. So every one of you, every one of us, if we don't arrange that, you don't go to Cambodia at all. And then Cambodia have no opportunity to come to go to Medan. So the workshop is it's not going to be split into 3 workshops in your place. It's going to be merged. As long as I hope that I think there will be quite a lot of people. So you will have to give. I hope by that time, COVID regulation like social distancing and so on will not be there anymore. And I think it would not be there, because last year my prediction is that we can travel in May, but USGM make it earlier. So I think by July, there will be not necessary for you to have bigger room to accommodate the Asian countries. I'm not sure, I think it's about 6 or 7 participants from each Asian institution to be there. And the European partners, I also have to find out how many from each institution. So that will be the total number of people that come from this project. And at the same time, if you have rooms, you can also invite your own staff to attend the training courses. So what you need to provide is just the venue and the venue for for hosting this workshop. So I understand that you will ask me the question saying that 1,000 euro will not be enough. I did have a little discussion with you on the first day that actual fact you don't have to provide food or tea or coffee, etc. Right? Because we have the cost of stay given to us. So you have a right to ask for some contribution from each member to support what you call it to for coffee break, etc. We don't expect you to give us free dinner or free lunch. But if you come to UITM, we will go and correct. We will dig our rector's allowance to his entertainment allowance. So we will dig our rector's entertainment allowance. We will dig our deputy rector's entertainment allowance to cover as much as possible for this tea break and perhaps a dinner and so on. And if we want to go further, we may also dig the pocket of the minister. So that is how. So you that 1,000 ringgit is not ringgit. 1,000 ringgit is very small. 1,000 euro is for you to cover the logistic, not the expenses of the participants. That should be enough. So therefore, similarly for UHST, the training section supposed to be in UHST, but we have got approval of the EASC to merge the training course, because it's not so much about having the cost, but our justification is that we have more opportunities to be together. Because if we spread the workshop into 3 different countries, we miss one opportunity to meet our brothers and sisters, like what Solida said, family from Cambodia and from Indonesia and so on, and our European partners who are the facilitators of this training will also just meet Cambodians together, just meet Malaysians together and so on. But I think it is better for us to have more opportunities to meet more often together as a family, like what Solida has said. So I hope you have understood this.
Yeah, why I raise this concern, because same with USGM, we get like loss for the exchange rate, something like that, and it's huge. So I just want to make sure that we can arrange nicely without losing our, hospitality as well.
Yeah.
That's all.
I know the Indonesian hospitality are very good. Just as any other countries, we try to provide as much as possible, but sometimes there is limitation. Okay. So I don't have anything to say, to add or anything, but I will leave this chair and pass back to the host to end up this session. Thank you.
Thanks, Margaret. You're really a great coordinator. I want to have, to greet her. Can I hire you for the other project
Oh
too?
yeah, no. Thank you. One thing I forgot that it was in my mind. We don't. We like to have a group photograph.
Yeah, I was saying that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to say
That should not be my responsibility.
No. Of course. Okay. We have, our name, Guglielmo Marconi, is related to, who is Guglielmo Marconi? He's the inventor of the radio. So we have his figure, I don't know if his portrait, just outside in the main entrance of our university. So we would like to have a photo under him, if you like, just to remember how important he was for the world, entire world, I mean, and for the communication. So if you like, we can move on the main entrance. And
It
we
will
can
be
do the
a
group
great
photos.
article to write about under Macron. So I think after the photograph, no more. Yeah. After the photograph session, under Marconi, it is free range.
So thank you again for coming. Have a safe flight back. If you need anything during the next few hours for emergency reason, please write an email or send. Also, there is my phone under my email. Okay.
Before we move on, I think the representative from NUBB has got something for our host.
Thank